Okay, two more quick questions, because I know you have to go. Can you tell me about what this day means? Obviously, there are gatherings. This is one of the big gatherings for veterans all across the country. Right. What is it? What do you think it is? What happens with camp? They can't come and hang out.
They're sad. They're sad because they can't come. You know, I feel sorry for those that are in, like in St. Anne's Hospital or any of the veterans that are in hospital. And it's not just the older veterans. It's not just the World War II or the Korea vets. We have our Afghan vets that we have to think about as well. Those that served in Bosnia, those that served in Cyprus. You know, my husband served in Cyprus. He was in Egypt for 6 months. You know, so it's they're just taking the time to think. You know, it's just take the time to stop and say thank you. That's all we ask. That's all we ask.
Did you also serve, or you didn't?
No, I'm not serving. I'm a military brat. My husband's military, but yeah, I was raised military, married military, so, and I've been in the Legion for more years than I care to tell you. But you know, but yeah, it's a precious day for everyone.
Okay, and just lastly, you personally, you've done a few of these ceremonies. You were holding it. It was a phone.
No, it was the speaker because we couldn't have the electricity, we couldn't have anything, so we had to sort of work our way, DIY things for today.
So no bugle, no cannon, no bagpipes. How were you feeling today with this new conference?
I'm just glad that we were able to have it. Okay, so we didn't have the Veterans Parade, we didn't have the military parade, but the actual moment here, once you start the ceremony at 11 o'clock, is what's important. You know, you've got the reveille, we didn't play Lament today because that's optional, we didn't have a pipe. You know, and saying the act of remembrance and all that, it's very special to me. You know, I think back on that day.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. Exactly.
And your dad served in...
He was Air Force.
Air Force, and what war?
He was sergeant. Actually, he was when he joined, he joined in 1950, and by the time he finished his training, Korea conflict was almost over. So he just served as a regular Air Force transferred overseas several times. He was a staff sergeant working in the administration as a clerk in the hospital. So we were overseas several times. I grew up, half of my life I think I grew up in Germany. Pardon me? No, so I broke in for it. 3-wing was at the time, and then it was 1969. It was a Canadian base up until I think 1969. So yeah, it's a special day. Put it that way.
Thank you so much for taking time.
You're very welcome.
Jason Magnus, because I don't know how I know. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You have a minute. You probably just one after the other. I'm taking ceremony with the Canadian press.
Okay. Executive director.
Give me spoken to your colleague. Spoken to your colleague Ken yesterday. Tell me about the ceremony that you had today. How do you feel about that?
I'm sad because of the restrictions, but glad that we were able to have it in any which way form that we could do it. And I'm glad that we were able to be out here in the park today like we are every year. And I'm also glad, you know, there's a public respect of the social distancing. But as soon as 11 o'clock comes around, I'm ignoring everything around me, and I'm thinking on my own. I'm thinking about my own stories, my own history, and doing my job at the same time. So it's very emotional for me. Preparation up till 11 o'clock, and then it's almost like boom, 11 o'clock. It's like something inside me changes. You know, it's me.
I imagine it's got to be emotional. You know, just for just an observer here, it's an emotional moment. For someone who this resonates with so much more past this person who's going to serve, who continues to be involved with the Legion, it's going to be so much more. It's going to.
It is. It really is. And you know, the problem is a lot of the people they take November the 11th for granted. And those of us that I won't say know better, but that know more about it. It's very special to a lot of them, and to a lot of the people, even those that, shall I say, even those that have no military history whatsoever. It does hit them in the heart, because you see the solemnness. You see some of them are in tears. It takes me, I got to hold back myself because otherwise I wouldn't be able to read, because I get very emotional about these things. But it's very heartwarming to feel the inner, it's almost like an inner peace. You know what I mean? Where you're not celebrating, but you're remembering, but you're also in your own mind celebrating their lives, what led up to, to wherever they are today.
Obviously, there's nothing we can do about the restrictions that are in place. Is it sad though to have to sort of adapt to this?
It is, but at least we had the opportunity to do so. We could not do this today. I don't care if it would have been just 5 people here, or just my provincial president and myself and my parade marshal. I don't care. As long as we had some kind of a ceremony, that is what's important. And that's what everybody out there has to see. They have to understand that the 11th of November is special, and it's because of them that we're here today, that I'm able to speak to you.
Tell me a little bit about your military service.
Sorry?
Can you tell me about your military service?
I don't have any military service. I'm just a brat. My father served. I married military, so I grew up and married military, so I'm very you know what I mean? But no, I don't have any. My service is to the Legion. The many years that I've been in and all the positions that I've held since I've joined, I've not let go. Because the Legion to me is very near and dear to my heart. I wanted to join when I was 16. My father was like, yay, yes. My mother, so I ended up not joining. But if I have any regrets in my life, that's the only one. Because I did want to serve.
But you've served those who have.
But I'm serving in a different capacity. I'm serving with the Royal Canadian Legion, and I've served with the Royal Canadian Legion for 47 years. And I intend on continuing until I can't anymore.
Well, thank you so much, Colin. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.